YouTube, this is Denise from Seuss Art, and these are my hands. Hello! We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna start finishing this project with the universe, and we are going to add an element because after we painted on all that wonderful stuff, it's very translucent, but this looks like ground to me. So let's put a tree in there. And I've got moss. Are you ready for moss? Hang on. See you soon. Alright, welcome back. So here's what we're gonna do. I made this tree out of a glue gun. I made it on my silicone mat and peeled it off, and I wanna get it colored in before we apply it and then add the epoxy resin. So we're going to use some bittersweet. These are Sharpie colors. Love them. Gotta love them. We'll go ahead and ooh, that's so good. Terracotta, also a Sharpie color. Now I got these Sharpies many years ago at Sam's Club. It was like this colorful collection. And they sat over here next to my desk for years, and finally got around to using them. This is grass green. Again, a Sharpie color. And what's going to tie all those colors together is going to be the piñata white. Alright guys, I really want to show you what that looks like. So, that is what I love the most. See? Had we done this on a canvas, I could have started something really cool. These make great masks. I don't know, can you see it? It's so pretty. I'm also going to be incorporating moss into this image, so we should have a lot of fun tonight, and maybe make a mushroom. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Probably some rocks or something. See you soon. See you soon. Woo. Hey, welcome back. Short time for you, long time for me. All right, so what we're going to do here is, and basically I want you to see how the glue with the mica powders did a great job of defining the area without losing the stuff that I love. But I have a whole new thought in mind. So this area up here is absolutely gorgeous. I'm finger painting. I need to use one of these. I have applied some alcohol inks on here, and what they've done is they've activated the glue, which is good because we want to kind of soften these rough edges and bring it back to something, you know, semblance. Now up here, what I've decided is going to be earth, and so we need to bring more earth down here, and for that I have my alcohol inks that I made from Sharpies, and this is my terracotta. Love her so much. Bitterwood, which is also quite beautiful. I have grass green, warm gray, which is going to help build some rocks down here once we get this applied. So let's do this thing. I better put no gloves. Screw the gloves. I have off tomorrow. I can scrub later. My nails are clean now. Woo woo. All right. This is the tree that we're gonna apply. We also have some moss going in. Let's do this thing. All right. So this is my hill area over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the bitterwood. Woo. Now I'm going to put this on thick so I can blow, guys. You understand? Woo! Alright. Some terracotta. Gorgeous! We'll save the brown and we'll do the green and the grass after we blow. We're blowing! Today's music is brought to you by my AC unit. Hear it over there? It's doing a great job. All right. It says I am a rocky knoll somewhere. There. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do some warm gray. And the warm gray from the Sharpies is phenomenal because it will make beautiful rocks for you. And I'll give you an example. I did a cave piece. So this was my cave piece, and that was the warm gray. It was phenomenal, all right? So, and I only have a little bit left, which means I really seriously need to get me some more Sharpies. It's coming out. It's coming. Yeah, I'm coming on. I want the world to know, not to let it show. That's my favorite color. That and terracotta, and I really need to up the antes on them. So what we're doing is we're applying alcohol inks now to a layer of epoxy that has a layer of glue. Yeah, we use glue. Oh, so cool. Whoa. Now I'm going to go with the greens. This is grass green from a Sharpie. Put that on pretty heavy. I don't mind a little bit up in here. And turquoise green. Alright, let's blow it. Woo! Who's your daddy? Oh, I like it. Bunches. Woo. So, we're gonna put our tree probably right in here. And that's still wet. I don't mind it. I think it'll be alright. To glue the tree down, I'm using Gorilla Clear. And just a couple of spots, just 2 spots, like the main spot here and the main spot here. I'm not worried about the little feetsies, it'll be fine. And like a you right there. I'm just gonna put this down and let's see what it looks like with the lights. Oh, it's a starry, starry night. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this dry. Then we're gonna put some moss in because for the heck of it, I've never used moss before, but I think it's beautiful. And I found me some. So, I'll see you soon. Okay, welcome back. Was a smidge of a second for you, a whole bunch of time for me. Now I'm playing with the moss, and I'm really intrigued. This stuff is gorgeous. OMG. I mean, I'm like, I could just lay one right there and be happy. Get out of there. You're not ripe yet. I'm just gonna pull a bunch out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna use this yet. It's, oh my god, look how pretty that is. Alright, you go there. But I'm gonna put the moss down and then and then we're gonna do the epoxy. Oh, it fall down. Fall down, but it's good. Okay. So, how to moisserize? I have no idea. Let me take you down here so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know. But I know that once I get it down, I gotta kind of glue it a little bit. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I just want to put you right there. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, today's glue is brought to you by Gorilla. They do not sponsor me, but I do have a company that likes my my epoxy stuff, and so they're thinking about well, they are sending me, not thinking, but I'm going to be an affiliate. I'm quite excited. Being an affiliate is exciting because you get to oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. You get to test out their products and to show the world how awesome they are. And I'm just gonna assume, I know that just makes an ass out of me and you, but I'm gonna assume that they've got their stuff together, you know, and this is fun. Like, I think I'm gonna have moss in all my shit now. So we got glue trees and moss, and this is real moss. I bought this. This is the real stuff. This is a real deal here. Preserved moss, which I think is really cool. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. So, as an ambassador for their company, I get to sample their stuff, and what they're talking about is epoxy resin. But I went to their website because I had to. You know, you get an email like that and you're like, why do you want my home address? I mean, I'm really not that into giving out my personal information because I have an internet condom on. And I am not interested in giving out that kind of stuff. That's just not going to happen. So I got with their customer service rep, And it turned out to be the same lady that sent me the email initially. And I was like, I was a little bit embarrassed, but not so much. Because, you know what, when you are being careful about your you know, not getting hacked by people and stuff like that, then you shouldn't be embarrassed, you know, about asking to assure that the email you got was legit. And that was basically all I was asking. It was, is that legit? You know, was that real? And yeah, they told me it was. So I thought, oh, okay, that's cool. I love that moss. Moss, you say? I also bought another kind of moss, and I'm going to do that one up tomorrow, I believe, because I'm really into wanting to get these things done. These projects have been on my table for so long. The underwater piece I did on that huge canvas, it could definitely use some beautiful moss, and so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And the moss looks like, I don't know, it looks like stuff you would get in the sea. And I'm really intrigued. This stuff is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Really happy. Very happy. Okay, so we mossified. Let's do a little moss around the bottom of the tree. I hate to hide his roots, but you know they're there, right? We know they're there. They're there. He's got those gorgeous roots. Yes, yes, he does. Look at this. Oh. All right, I'll see you guys back in a few. I'm gonna try to smash all this down while it's drying, because the next time we visit, we are pouring epoxy resin. Haha. That'd be fun if some of this floated around. Woo, where are you going? I don't know. Woo, alright. This looks really cool. I love it. Alright guys, see you soon. Welcome back. Welcome back. It was just a minute for you, but it was a bunch of time for me. Everything on the board dried, and now we're gonna mix the epoxy. And I don't usually show you this, but I think it's important. I mean, a lot of people who have never done epoxy, you know, whatever. I'm using Pro Glass. It's awesome. I can get a gallon of this for anyway, there's a good chance I'm going to go ahead and oh, by the way, mark your cups on the inside. Mine is 1 part to 1 part, so it's part. But there is a really good chance I might be testing out some new epoxy in the future, and I'm excited about that. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah. Okay. There you are at the line, bitch. Okay. So I'm gonna take this because I'm gonna be having two. We're gonna do 2 full thingamajiggies. Yeah. It's gonna be a deep epoxy resin cover. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Today's mix is brought to you by Hip Hop Beats number 163. They are free, royalty free once you buy them, because basically they sell them so that if you are a hip hop artist and you needed some background music, there you go. Okay, so I paid for them a couple of years ago, and they're freaking awesome. I do not wish to get epoxy on my brand new dress. Alright, so we're going to do this again on this cup. epoxy resin is pretty straightforward. I mean, if you follow the directions, you got nothing to worry about. Nothing. I mean, it just works. And I'm anal, so I'm just gonna clean my bottle off over here. Alcohol. Some 91% alcohol in there just keeps the bottle nice and clean. So we're gonna use again little thingy. I'll put this down. Alright. And this goes here. I really cannot wait till I get some silicone cups, because I really don't like trashing all these plastic cups. If you do use plastic cups, I encourage you to have a disposal system, and I'm going to show you what that is. This is my disposal system. It's a bucket, and after I get done mixing and stuff, I pour those cups. I put the cups in there, and then I put them outside in an area where if they became flammable, they're not going to burn anything down, right? So this is part B. Oopsie. And we'll go ahead and do that to this cup. Not mixing anything on that yet. And we'll do the same for the second cup. If I have any leftover, it'll be really cool. We'll make some coasters. Coasters would be fun. So this is part 2 in here. There we go. Alright, so with Pro Glass, basically you just stir it for about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna stir these cups for 3 minutes, and I'll see you soon. Ciao bella. Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, for me it's been about, I don't know, half an hour. For you, a minuto second. We're gonna pour now. I ended up getting epoxy on my brand new dress. I was quite upset about that because this is so colorful. I love this thing. And I was able to get it out with some alcohol. So here we have the piece. The moss looks gorgeous. Everything looks gorgeous. I'm going to put some gloves on. We're going to pour this stuff in there. Today is Friday. It's a Friday before the second Saturday of the month, and it's a solemn day for me because tomorrow will mark 36 months since my daughter has passed. She was waiting for a bus, literally waiting for a bus to come home, and a car jumped the curb and killed her. Yeah, she was 26. She was gorgeous, and I miss her every day. She is the whole reason why I am doing art. One day after I woke out of my death coma, I looked up into the sky, which I've always done in my entire life, and she knew that, but I hadn't done it for so long. And when I looked up there, I saw the clouds, and I saw the beautiful face of a child in profile. It was gorgeous, and I haven't stopped doing art since. So alright, so this is for Ashley. This is for my baby girl. The Friday before she passed away, which is like this Friday, today, she stayed home, which is unusual on a Friday night. She didn't go out, and we had the whole night together, and I didn't see her the morning that she left the house because I went to work early, and I didn't get to kiss her goodbye. But I did get to hug her goodnight Friday night, which would be tonight. And so let's do this thing. All right, I was thinking let's add some color to the. They're getting hot. To the resin. Nah, I think I have enough color on here. I just want to pour. Now, resin, remember, guys, be safe. Wear a mask. I don't really care. That's just my personal preference. I don't care. I know my end date. It's like when I'm 84 anyway, so be sure to dispose of your stuff responsibly. Yeah, so tonight, 3 years ago exactly, this evening, my daughter and I were watching Ghostbusters together, and I called her out. She had just taken a shower, and this was the day before she died, so I called her out in the room and I said, Ashley, have you seen this? They have this new thing, a voice box, where they can communicate with, you know, people who have this passed away. And she literally said this, guys. She said, Mama, if I ever died before you, I would come back and fuck with you every day. And the next day she died. And she has been doing her best to fuck with me every day. You have to have eyes to see it. You don't look for it, it finds you, but she is there, and I am so blessed to have that. So, this is what we're going to do. Now, after you pour, you want to definitely make sure that, I think I have a, yeah, that's my camera. So the camera is adding gunk. Alright, so we're going to blow it. Woo! Alright, let's get out those bubbles. I think this looks amazing, guys. What do you think? I think it's amazing! Oh, we don't want, oh, we're burning freaking moss. That's okay. Some of that moss is sticking out, and I like it. I might put a thin layer on tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, this piece is done. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous! Oh, that is so pretty. I'll take it down here. Stupid cord. There we go. love it. I hope you guys love it. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing another epoxy thingy because I have some really cool moss now, and I want to finish my great big piece, and I want to get her all covered and stuff. And love you guys. Ciao, bella.